Once again, we're back again for the classic Summerslam section, because Al's taken delivery of his Summerslam anthology, haven't you, Al?
I have, given this morning.
And you were disappointed slightly, weren't you?
I was, because two reasons I'm disappointed with it. If everyone's bought the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania anthology, they'll know that they get little cards, little film cells in. They look quite neat, four in both of them. None with SummerSlam at all, can't be arsed, none. And also it says on the side of the box, 20 years of SummerSlam in their entirety. False advertising. SummerSlam 92 cut. Matches missing. Very disappointing.
What matches are there?
Well, not the most classic matches, but still, the Tanker against the Berserker and Papa Shango against Tito Santana. There's still matches you want to see. I believe also the Bushwhackers match is missing actually. 6-man tag team match with the Bushwhackers.
You can live without that though, can't you?
But no, because it says it's in entirety and I want it all.
And you paid 130 quid?
Yes.
For it all?
Yes.
I was there when he bought this. You should have seen his face when he actually seen it on the back of the Power Slam magazine.
Was this online?
No, well, I had Power Slam at work and he's seen it on the back of that.
Power Slam, a quality wrestling
for all your wrestling needs.
We like it. We don't like Fighting Spirit because they ignore us.
Yes, they do. Power
Slam have held us close to their bosom. Anyway, carry on.
Yes, he got really excited. Wouldn't let me go and eat my dinner until he got to see the back pages of Power Slam. So he stopped me from eating at work, and then that was it. Following it, straight to the library to pre-order it and pay for it. And well, hey, he was like a little kid in a candy shop,
right.
or a little kid in Timson's key shop. But anyway,
let's just
buying all these keys and toys and stuff. Anyway,
classic SummerSlams, Al. As soon as you know.
Well, I could talk for about an hour on this.
Well, we haven't got the battery to do that, sadly.
Oh, right then.
And we only have 8 minutes and 50.
Yeah, we only have 8 minutes left.
So well, SummerSlam, not the best event. I think probably the worst of my. After 5 years Rumbles and WrestleMania, this is probably.
So SummerSlam is probably the worst of the big four.
Yeah, for me it is because it's just a watered down version of WrestleMania. I've always felt nothing new, just normal matches, nothing special.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's been some classic SummerSlam matches, no doubt.
Right. Bret versus Owen in the cage match, SummerSlam '94.
That was quite good. Yeah, it was a good passable match. There was also another match in '94 that was less passable. But it's gone down as infamy, hasn't it, in WWE? Infamy. Leslie Nielsen was in on it, and it was Undertaker versus Undertaker. Whoever sat down and thought this was a good idea, I don't know.
I have no idea.
But
it was a terrible show. A, because it started at that crap angle at the Royal Rumble when he went to the heavens, and B, because if you're in the cheap seats, okay, that match worked if you were in at ringside. If you were way up in the nosebleed section,
Undertaker's won.
Yeah, but it was like the only difference between the two was the new fakey Undertaker had grey gloves on.
Yes.
The Mark Calloway proper Undertaker had purple gloves on. That was the only difference between them. You aren't going to distinguish between those two about 100 metres away.
You see,
slightly technical.
In a way, I thought it was. I mean, when I was a kid, I was younger back then. It wasn't the worst idea, but the crowd aren't into the match at all.
No.
And I don't think it's really because they're not interested in the storyline. I think it's because they don't, like you said, they don't know really what's going on at all. They can't understand.
On TV it would be fine, but it just didn't work at all in a live crowd, and the crowd just didn't get into it for that result. Was that the main event? Did that go live?
It was the last one, yeah.
Jesus, I can't remember that.
It only lasted about. It was less than 10 minutes. It lasted.
Yeah, it was because it was stunningly bad.
Thank you for the match. There was the famous rematch ladder match, Razor Michaels. Nowhere near as good as the first one.
Nowhere near as good as the first one.
So that was
still good.
But the main event of that SummerSlam was Mabel against Diesel. Who thought of that main event? I do not know.
But that was when they were pushing Diesel to the hill, wasn't it?
But Mabel, Viscera, Big Daddy.
Yeah, but Mabel won King of the Ring. So that was the only qualifying thing he had to go against Diesel. That was the fact he was King of the Ring.
And then there was
god awful.
Speaking of awful main events, Lex Luger, Yokozuna 1993, the Lex Express, and
does that must break some record as the most money they've ever spent on a main event?
I think so.
In like promoting.
Because you body slammed him on the Intrepid, was it the
USS Intrepid, I think.
And then he got the title shot from that, and then he went around America in the bus, and they put so much. Basically, they wanted to try and make him an ex-Hogan.
Have you watched Lex Luger's body slam a Yokozuna back since?
Yes.
It's more of a hip toss.
It is.
It's.
Yeah.
It is kind of up to there and then down again.
At least he does it though. At least he doesn't fall backwards like some wrestlers of nowadays who sort of like try to do their finishing moves, slip, and nearly go through the ropes.
Who are you referring to?
Oh, not Batista.
Oh yeah, wrestling. Jesus Christ, that was
Pitiful. A
slightly,
shambles.
yeah. It's weird.
Awful.
He just didn't. Neither of them.
He didn't get it, did he? He
No, he just kind of went straight back the way and lost his balance.
Yes.
No, it's the worst body slam in the history of wrestling, I think, and it's the most hyped one. Sadly.
Yeah, there's also the first Boiler Room Brawl, Summerslam '96.
I'd stopped watching wrestling.
It was decent enough. That was Paul Bearer's heel turn because he asked me to join Mankind. Undertaker, for some reason, to win the match, you had to escape the Boiler Room, go through the back, down the aisle to the ring, where you had to get possession of the urn. I don't know why, but you had to raise the urn to win the match. Undertaker does it all. In the ring, there's Paul Bearer with the urn. Undertaker's down doing his pose, going to get presented with the urn, and Paul Bearer just twats him with it. And then Mankind gets the urn, and Mankind's won the match, and Mankind and Paul Bearer together. And obviously at the time it's quite unique because he's been with Paul Bearer for like 5 years.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
so that was the main thing. '96. The rest of the card '96 wasn't very good. '97 was the famous Bret Hart's Undertaker with Michaels as a guest referee, which set up the whole
Hell in a Cell, which then led on to King coming in.
Yes.
Yeah, that's stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about with the whole Jericho, Batista and Michaels thing at the moment. You know, matches that involve more than two wrestlers and kind of, you know, have a link. They should have more of that. I mean, that was a good example of it, you know.
'98, so it was Triple H and Rock in a okay ladder match. Wasn't the worst ladder match.
Yeah, I think they got the title. I forgot about that.
And also it had Austin Undertaker, which was alright because it got that famous spot when Undertaker's the leg drop through the table. Mr. Sorton's son. It is.
I've never seen that. I was
watching
watching
the table
wrestling.
and Undertaker leg drops, and that's fairly thingy.
I got back into wrestling about King of the Ring '99.
So I started getting back into it this time.
SummerSlam '99 saw a delightful D'Lo Brown win, I think it was the European title.
You're so lucky Johnny's not here because he has a photo of D'Lo Brown and him sort of doing that.
And the main event of '99 was when Jesse Ventura was the guest ref and Mankind, Triple H and Stone Cold in the triple threat.
I think it was, yeah.
And Mankind, I think
Mankind
won the
but he
title.
only had it for 24 hours because
Yeah.
And it was only because Stone Cold didn't want to drop it to Triple H.
And then you had 2000 was the infamous concussion from Kurt Angle.
Ooh.
When he went through the table, it's on all them don't try this at home.
Oh yeah.
When he went to pedigree and the table collapsed and he had a concussion and...
Is that SummerSlam 2000?
Yeah, 2000. Yeah.
Jesus. I didn't think that was. I thought it was a bit more recent.
No, it's 2000. 2001 was Booker T against The Rock for the WCW title.
Yeah, that was when they had all that crap about
Yeah, no, I didn't like that one at all.
No.
2002 Brock Rock.
It was probably one of the best ones.
Yeah,
the Studio Angle to kick it off, which was a really good opening match. Was that another one when Angle says, "Why are they giving me 12-year-olds to wrestle?"
Possibly. I'm sure you're dying to make some sort of comment about 12-year-old boys, but we'll just keep that on quiet.
No.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
No. I think I watched American Pie 2 tonight.
Anyway.
Yes. I liked SummerSlam.
Well, we can't forget the Michaels Triple H match.
Michaels Triple H was fantastic. Considering the fact that Michaels at that stage hadn't wrestled for like 4.5 years.
See, I felt cheated because I genuinely believed he had a bad injury. And he's taking all these moves to the back, you feel cheated to believe it.
No, it was
back
brilliant.
Been that
It
bad.
was presented fantastically that match.
Because Michaels wrestled in his jeans as well.
Yeah, because he didn't do the whole, Heartbreak Kid thing.
But the ending, I also thought the ending was spoiled. Triple H like twatted him.
Triple H kind of had to get his heat back.
I just wish Michaels had a little bit of time to celebrate before he got nobbled.
A little bit, yeah. Not in a literal sense, obviously.
03? Remember the main event for 03?
Your reminiscing has about a minute left.
A minute left? Well, okay, I don't like modern SummerSlams.
You don't like modern
91?
wrestling?
91 now?
We'll go back to 91 for Clark because it was a very good match in 91.
One of my favourite ones. Mr. Perfect against
Bret Hart, yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that last month, weren't we? A couple of months ago.
Yeah, don't forget SummerSlam 91 when the Warrior refused to wrestle unless he got paid so much money.
Yes, and
that's true.
We all know what happened after that, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Idiots. I don't know.
Oh dear. The Warrior's actually friended us on MySpace.
Really?
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh my.
In Warrior.
Alright, Warrior.
It's a Warrior page. So if you're watching this, so you might be asleep tonight and all of a sudden it'll be...
Anyway.
Oh.
It's sad that you...
You'll have a nice night's sleep now.
Nice night's sleep.
Don't forget the Warrior beat the Honky Tonk Man 30 seconds.